Deleted everything. It's 10:06 in the morning, Tuesday, November 12th, 2024. It's good that they emailed me because that is what they should have done. But part of this agreement they had me sign was that they would investigate harassment. They're not doing that. They haven't emailed me anything else back. Except for this today saying at noon tomorrow they're going to change my locks and inspect my unit. Last time they inspected my unit in 2022, the guy walked by a wall of trash, took my fire alarm, and left. I obviously passed inspection, but then I got deathly sick 4 days later. Like, that's part of what's wrong with my fucking back, is 4 days later. I mean, that's enough time for they had something, they gave it to me. And why, I don't mean to, like, blame them, but if you look at the other variables have repeated. There's the maintenance guy, there's some hot sauce I ate. I've gotten deliveries, and it was fine. Has not made me sick like that since. So it's like the hot sauce or the maintenance guy, and then I have photos of someone putting hot sauce in front of my fucking door. So even if it wasn't directly the maintenance guy, somebody like knew the hot sauce was part of it and put it in front of my fucking door for like 2 weeks. I'm glad I got a fucking picture of it before someone finally took it away. I'm telling you, someone is like stalking me. And what is your response? They said someone can't just walk with you through the building all day. Here's the number for security. I mean, for all you know, the maintenance guy is the guy who's you're going to bring into the room is the guy that's been fucking with me. Maybe I get sick again in 4 days. And like, if it happens again, I feel like it could kill me because it felt like it was doing that before. You haven't emailed. I've said there's people fucking around outside. There are people pounded on my room yesterday, and they did nothing. They said nothing. Check the fucking cameras. Like, they refuse to. Maybe because they don't really fucking work here. It's not like a real building anymore. It hasn't been forever, and now they're just trying to, like, sweep you away really fast and act like nothing's wrong or something. This is fucking bullshit. What would you I can't even fulfill the agreement, and they know that. They know that. There's no way, like, what common logical sense does this shit make to you? They're just like a slow death gonna evict you when it's like snowing outside. This is fucking evil. It's felt like torture for 4 fucking years. There's been plenty of shit to fucking prove as evidence. I've sent them fucking videos and shit. They're just deliberately not listening to me. Yeah, what do you do all day? You sit in an office and determine if someone gets to live or die? What a job. Fucking bullshit. What, like 3 more days and they would have broken... It feels like they broke their agreement already anyway. Because they haven't done jack shit to investigate harassment. It says it right there that they would like help... They would deal with the harassment stuff. They haven't done shit. You can't just ignore me. They just fucking ignored me. I shouldn't have to fucking pay attention to this crap at all. This has been so fucking wrong. And somebody gets to sit like above you or whatever, and they think it's funny. Just been having the time of their life. They've been so fucking amused at you being in pain. It makes them feel strong or some bullshit. Fucking warped monsters. What's the point of sending them evidence? They're not listening to me. So then you have to go do this thing where you email like anybody that you can. And you look like kind of a moron doing that. But it's just like, somebody needs to have some like, because if I get sick in 4 fucking days again, and then I just suddenly disappeared, you're not gonna just act like you didn't fucking know. The level of stuff I've been able to do in my space, and then how much it fucked up my back, it's like, what am I supposed to do? Chug a bunch of fucking naproxen, and then what? I can't walk through the building, which I've said a million fucking times, and they know it. Their response was she doesn't give a fuck. I don't even know who the fuck Jennifer is. I've never seen her. She doesn't have an online profile even. For all I know, the maintenance guy is using a fake name and getting into the computer downstairs. Because it feels like that's happened already before. They had me talking to someone named Tasha Piper. Like, Tasha Piper didn't even fucking exist. That was like years ago. They've already played these fucking games for years. Leave me the fuck alone! I mean, it's like like I said last time, I had a bunch of garbage bags piled up. I thought that alone, like, I was worried about that. It's the same guy, I think. I mean, they only gave me his first name. When they showed up at my fucking door for the shit they said happened in July, it was like 5 guys. It should just be like a chick and a guy. The lady that fucking, and that's who it says on the fucking sheet and stuff too. Which they didn't sign. I don't know how fucking important that is, but they didn't sign it. Yeah, what? And I also have to think, like, you need to be, like, awake at noon tomorrow. My sleep is, like, all over the fucking place. This is just fucking wrong. You don't get to just... I feel they're just gonna fucking find... One way or another, they're gonna throw me outside. I don't trust them not to do that. After they went and fucking did this eviction bullshit in the first place. No, there's clearly someone can argue retaliation, because I sent, like, all the sent emails I have since November 4th are like, hey, there's some fucked up thing going outside. You can check the cameras right now. Oh, here's a fucking video of me and someone pounding on the ceiling at the same time. Like, I'm documenting the shit myself. You want to check a fucking camera in the hallway? Oh no, because it is you. Would make such, like, obvious sense. You said someone broke in and stole all the keys, right? What, they took over the whole fucking building. Everyone else is living rent-free. They just fuck with you because they didn't like you. One honest person would change all of this shit. I don't feel like there's anyone for me to go. I even like showed you someone's with a siren. So like who's ever like security in the area is also fucking with you. You guys are assholes. Assholes. We just love seeing a girl be mad about something. You're brain broken people. Like, you're brain damaged. You're the ones who need therapy. What, they have to be the same standard of whatever as they were before. So, like, they can't say shit and say you can't live here. Yeah, I know for a fact people, like, explicitly told me, and other units, like, being way worse than I would ever make mine. Ever. Well, because I grew up in a very sanitized place. So, like, if you had fucking, and you have to worry about that, like, a totally different mentality coming into your room. Yeah, my dad put me through hell for fucking years. Every time he had an inspection, because he had Section 8, it's like he would try to blame me, and I didn't even live there. I literally didn't live there. There was no way to blame me. I wasn't even there. He just wanted someone to, like, put his frustration on. No, there's no difference between before the eviction trial and now. Where suddenly you could go outside or go in the fucking hallway. There's no difference. I couldn't vote. It really is just down to, like, if something fucking happens to me, there will be a digital trail of it. They try to pull some shit I've documented every fucking day. Well, maybe I should upload every video to a different account and like close out of it so that you can't even get into it. Like if you like stole my phone or something, you can't get into it. Motherfucker. Yeah, that's gonna take hours. If you had just been like, yeah, we are gonna keep you housed. It is what we do. It has been the purpose of the building. Period. End of story. No one's trying to evict you. But you did send it through this trial thing. You did do that though. Like if you hadn't done that, maybe I could believe they put notices on my door and they drop it. The last time the guy was in my apartment was 2022. Was 2022. That alone is like Dude, yeah, this fucking building is bogus at best. Like, you do not have to be concerned about their authority over your fucking life or something. It's bogus. The idea that someone's just gonna be like so happy when they feel like they won something when you're not here. What is in you that feels like you won shit? It's like somebody that like kills a kid. What, and you feel like you won? How does that make you feel like you won? Well, we don't have to hear you complain anymore. So you're just monsters with your head in the sand like an ostrich. You're ostrich monsters. It doesn't change the truth. No, yeah, that fucking response was completely bogus. Someone can't, I think they like said like they can't hold your hand. Walk you through, that's what she said. Walk you through all day. No, you tell me when you're in the fucking office. Like, I mean, you just don't even show up for work and you get paid is probably why. They don't want to tell you what their fucking office hours are. Otherwise, they could have simply said, yeah, we're in the office every so and such at this time. And you tell me that you're going to leave to take out your trash and I'll sit there and watch the fucking camera. Bare minimum. And something bad could still happen to you. And like, you know, they were just watching. But like, no, you wouldn't even do that. You told me to go fuck myself. For all you know, security or maintenance, they're the ones fucking with you. Yeah, who is the supposed security for the building? By the way? Who? Like, since when? They said that they had gotten, like, 2 different security companies in 2 different times and then, like, dropped it again. So I don't even know if there's a security company, like, who are they working for? Oh, it's, like, the neighbor's son. Well, that would explain a lot, like, obviously. You know what I mean? Just hypothetically. Oh, and they're pounding on stuff right now. They don't give a fuck about me. They think this is funny. It sounded like the side wall, but it was hard to tell if it's upstairs or the side. Who cares? You said it so many fucking times. They're never checking or corroborating anything. They're not gonna make them fucking stop. They all had a good fucking time. I mean, she put in writing that she could not hear me in my apartment. So, like, one way or another, she's a fucking liar. Yeah, and she knows she's the one that was pounding on my wall. She knows that. You just wanted to cover her own ass. Why would you do anything to me in the first place? Then you wouldn't need to cover your own ass. I sent them that fucking video of her stalking me out of my unit. She followed me out of my apartment. Why won't you care? At the very least, leave me the fuck alone. Yeah, it makes you, with the political climate and everything else, it's like, what, these people are fucking Trump supporters. Or something. I mean, it's hard to just assume that, because it's weird. You'd think everyone was liberal. It would be like an easier assumption. Like, what the fuck? Based on where you live and what everything was supposed to be about. But what, you're gonna kill a fucking dissident? Then you're a Trump supporter. I know if they've been working with my fucking sister and shit, she doesn't give a fuck about politics. So it's almost like deferring to Trump. Because she doesn't fucking know enough to care. Maybe that's what it is. Well, I know her. And, like, she was participating in whatever the fuck this was. She showed up here. There was a wellness check, and they said my family had called them. It was her. That was, like, years ago, the day after my birthday. Said I had an uncle that was a Trump supporter. I don't know if he changed his mind. Because it is one thing, the people that voted for him the first time, if they change their mind by the second time, I feel differently about them. But if they did it again. I don't know. I don't talk to them. I just know little bits of information down a fucking grapevine. That's how much they're, like, not in my life. So who the fuck are all these people? I'm terrified. I don't want to end up, like, almost dead in the next 4 days. Fuck you for doing this to me. If it's exactly like it was in 2022, she didn't even come in. Whoever the fuck the lady was. She stayed in the hallway. He came in. He used my chair as a step stool to get the fucking fire alarm down. He took the fire alarm. He put in a new one. And he left. That was the whole inspection. That was it. He didn't even walk into my fucking bathroom. Did he? Or did I bring him in there to, like, wait. He didn't, like, on his own. But I remember if it was like, hey, look at this. And showed them, like, there's, like, it almost looks like there was something that was stripped out of the wall that ran to where my shower head is. I guess I could just show you. And it's been like that, this for years. I mean, all of this shit has been like this for years. I had to put this in myself. There's, like, a gap between the fucking wall and this. I can't tell if you can see it. Oh, because I'm just go like that. Like, that's been like that forever. Some of this shit has only gotten worse with time. Obviously not my fault. Like, see, it's almost like it's, like, coming apart at the seam. They flooded the place from upstairs, so it was always, like, a big fucking joke that they were saying some shit about. That's been like that forever. See, it's just like, the caulking is, like, fucked. It's not the end of the world, but, like, what? And to me, it kind of looks like something was, like, running all the way down. I don't know. That had like a big drip thing and they had to paint over it. Just fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Is there other shit that's worth showing? Like, that's from when it flooded from above. There's like a... I mean, that's just how it is. Yeah, look at this shit. No, what, you put somebody in a space that you knew was gonna, like, be temporary or something. Yeah, the idea, they just want to, like, get the key to motivation, how they're gonna make people do stuff. They scare the living shit out of you, and now you'll go on a cleaning spree in your fucking house or something, and they think this is cool. The window being just, like, open to the outside air for years. It smells like food. All that, somebody came in and stuffed it with furniture stuffing. They were an engineer, so I, like, trusted them. Yeah, that was a big, stupid, that's its own story. And then that pink bubbling stuff is, like, insulation foam that expands. And, I mean, they never, like, cleaned it up or anything. I mean, it's like, no one has given a fuck. Like, so you can't just, like... It's like, if I put my brain in MHS mode, a lot of shit is wrong that shouldn't be wrong like that. But you do, like, compare it to how it has been here, I'm fine. And then you have to say, like, should this be fine? Should this be a standard of living and housing for anybody at any time? Or is this kind of, like, fucked up to do to people? I mean, it is like you abandoned the building for years and then we're just gonna, like, kick people out and start over again. Like, if that was your intention. I don't feel so, like, because they submitted it to, like, a judge. They wanted to be able to call a cop to my fucking door and have them pull me out of my apartment. That was the power they wanted to have over my fucking life. Like, they wanted to be able to execute you, and now it doesn't seem like there's anything different. They didn't wake up and care because you sent them your medical records. They didn't wake up and care because you sent them the video of people following you out of your fucking apartment. Or pushing themselves into the apartment. There's an audio of somebody pushing themselves in, and there's a video of the lady blocking my way up the fucking stairs. And following me out of the unit. So I couldn't get my fucking mail. And you have done nothing about it. You have said nothing about it. When I signed that fucking agreement, there should have been an email dialogue back and forth. They haven't emailed me shit, and now they're like, we're just gonna like stomp all over your life tomorrow at noon. Hope you're having a good day. You know, they get fucking paid. They don't care about you. Yeah, you'll sit there and have no fucking future forever. But their life is awesome. They go drinking with their friends. They can pay for it because they do nothing at work. That's really great. What a perfect example. Too bad no one's going to believe me, even though that just got recorded at exactly 10:37 a.m. That's like stalking and harassment by people that own like utility safety vehicles. Sounded like the fire truck. And you're not going to care because why? ACLU? Human Rights Watch. Some other like organization and program whose like job is to oversight. You're not going to care because why? Are you all dead? Seriously, are they dead or something? The idea, you're gonna let us fuck with you for the rest of your life like you're a fucking toy in a toy box, or else. And none of you have a soul enough to be like, bitch, yeah, sorry, or something. I don't know. What the fuck are you supposed to say? We wanted to feel like we took over the world. Honk, honk. Siren, siren. Aren't we fucking cool? We want to make you battle like it's a video game. We have no fucking concept of like your bodily autonomy or how much it hurts or the stress on your body. Or if you're like hemorrhage an organ or something. We don't care. Come on. It's like a movie. We just want you to fight for something. Rah rah. Bloodthirsty fucking Coliseum, onlookers. Let's have a show. Like, fuck yourselves. Oh my God, that's so gross. Yeah, what is she gonna do to keep her apartment? All the essays that you'll have to write about the same thing over and over again forever. And fuck the real shit you ever had to talk about. Because no one wants you to remember how much you've been fucked over your whole entire life. Yeah, it's clearly like, here, focus on this over here. All this other shit since 1989 that's ever happened to you, just pretend it didn't happen because you're busy dealing with this right now. And you shouldn't have to deal with this at all. That is so fucked up. And yes, clearly they buzzed the building. That is not like, we need to get somewhere to do something. Yeah, you'd hear a siren traveling up the street. You don't hear shit anymore. Every fucking thing they do is on purpose. No one likes to be, like, used. That's really hard for you to understand. Get your fucking hands off of me. Metaphorically or otherwise. Ew. Yeah, again, there is like a women's fire training thing, like fire department women stuff, but I haven't seen one. Every time I saw the fire truck go down the street, it was guys. I don't know. You think maybe it has something to do with guys in the area being like fucked up? Maybe? Maybe? The garbage truck collectors, they were all guys. Everyone that I saw. I'm sure there are female garbage truck collectors. I didn't see one. There's like one lady that worked across the street. The rest were all guys. They'd see on like any consistent basis. Yeah, it's weird. There's always like one lady, as if like the one lady made it seem like everything was fine. It douses suspicion or something. Cause otherwise you'd be just completely right. Like they're all guys. This is fucked up. Yeah, again, this is like I have to now look into the future again and be like, what, now you have to be scared you're gonna die in the next couple months? The next couple weeks? You shouldn't have to be worried about that. They keep putting you in the position again and again and again. Why? Because they're fucking worried about it? Why? You felt lonely in your fucking ultimate death? Because I kind of had a grip on ultimately dying. Yeah, when I was like in my 90s or something. You know, a long fucking time from now. You want me to worry about it every other fucking week. Why? It's supposed to, what, make you want to have a fucking baby? I want to have a baby less than I ever did. Because who's it supposed to be with? Some fucking psychopath that wouldn't leave you alone? Yeah, have a kid just for them to do the same thing to my kid that they did to me. No thanks. Would not repeat the life I've had. Fucking bullshit. Yeah, which would be what, exactly? They grew up on food stamps with an angry grandmother and an abusive sister. And like pretty much like absent almost parents. Like they're not cognizantly there. And then the grandmother dies, and they go to foster care for a year, and then they're sent to a school where they do chores and class. Chores and school, chores and school. There's no other life. Then they go to college, which is what they did all the chores and school for, and they don't even know how to use their freedom. And it's like a lot of patting each other on the back. Good job. See you next week. Do the same thing again. Good job. See you next week. For 4 years. And then they move to a city where they're just kind of like unwanted. Again. Every fucking where they go. Like it's either like we want to exploit you. How long was it into working before somebody came into the store and wanted to take like lingerie photos of me? Wanted to start using you for sex stuff. It must have been like 2 months into, if not earlier. I moved here to be in an artist community. I got a job in a smoke shop, which I thought was cool. That's like the only option people have for you in life. Like you're either going to do some sex thing. Yeah, come to the sex thing parties with me. You get half off because you're a girl. some guy proposing marriage, quote unquote, to me. And then when I told him, like, we can be friends, I mean, he was insane. Like, literally, like, he was mentally ill on a level, like, it was not a real proposal. It made no sense. He was in his own world. But I told him, I was trying to be nice. Like, you know, I'm ignoring the chat, by the way, completely, because I'm trying not to be distracted. I was trying to be nice and said to the guy, like, we can be friends, but if you want to be more than friends, like, that's not an option. And I've never seen him again since. He started kind of stalking me on the internet a little bit, but he went away. And that was like 2014, 2015. That was fucking years ago. I didn't feel like he was still fucking with me now. That you have bosses that, like, keep hitting on you and wanting to engage with you in ways. You have coworkers and other people that work in buildings constantly putting their fucking hands on you and getting mad when you told them not to. That's all the life has been. Scrubbing fucking toilets and dealing with people being assholes. No matter how smart you were. No, I wouldn't want a kid who had to live my exact life. That's all life had to offer you? Fucking bullshit. Kinda sleepy. Go away. Oh yeah, what a remark. Hope you find some peace is like code for, like, die or something. No, we want to be a guy that just makes you shut up and feel better. We think we have that power and that you shouldn't be able to, like, be mad about shit that's fucked up. I don't want you. I don't want to be your weird little conquest. Go away. I don't need you to think you're making me feel better. And your idea of making somebody feel better is what? Making them shut up? As if nothing happened? Is someone paying you to do that? Because it makes no fucking sense. Like, here's all this shit that happened in somebody's life. Our goal is to just make them shut up about it. Then you're doing some kind of, like, fucking psych op. That isn't a relationship. Get out of my fucking life. Yeah, some, like, weird, demented idea of making you happy. I'm going to have memories and be... You want to make me happy? Be somebody that has the power and authority to fucking help me deal with all of the shit that's happened in my life. In, like, a positive way. It doesn't just go away. Yeah, you start your own fucking school. And you run it the way it should have been for your own life or something. Would be like the most dramatic, inspirational fucking thing I can dream up. And it's, 20,000 times better than whatever the fuck that was. Yeah, no one's gonna let you do that. It would make them look bad. Yeah, it definitely wouldn't be religious. And I'm sitting here, worrying about this, and now I have to fucking what? Find ways to put things in a different position in my room that's only like this fucking big? What am I supposed to do right now? And you have a fucking house that no one ever walks in. It could be fucking falling apart or something. No one's ever gonna stomp through your fucking house or have keys to your fucking door. What, the owner of the building, the management company? You think maybe the person that works at the desk, their life might suck. But I think these people have houses. They have their own house. They get to feel like they really live here. Friends and neighbors and cousins and whatever the fuck. Yeah, you didn't want to kiss somebody's ass, so they don't like you. How is that supposed to be an asylum city, by the way? Yeah, whatever the fuck they're trying to do could kill me. If it is an exact repeat of 2022, it was the end of April. Again, he came in, she stayed in the hallway. He changed my fire alarm and left. I'm trying to remember whether I had him look in my bathroom or not. And if he did, he just, like... I have a memory of somebody walking over, looking in the bathroom and leaving. I'm not sure that was that time. But I know that he took the... It didn't matter anyway. I passed inspection, obviously. And they left. And then I got a delivery of food. And I got a delivery of cannabis. And then I got deathly fucking sick. On May 1st of 2022. And it was horrifying. I mean, if you just understand PTSD and care about trauma, anything, you'd understand why I'm so fucking upset and scared. You would not be judging me for being upset and scared. Some fucking moron outside just made boom, 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 and they didn't even, like, what the fuck? They just sit in their car outside. Like you're like a drive-in movie theater. They just want to shirk responsibility? I'm never going home with anybody. What the fuck do you expect to happen? Maybe that's what I should email them. If this is an exact repeat of last time, this is what happened. And just put it in writing ahead of time. That is what I'm going to do. It's 10:54 p.m. a.m.